Let's see. Speakeasy, I'm your host, Sareth Ney, and every episode I bring a comic that's got to shine give them their flowers, shine some light on them. So without further ado, this is Cee Dillard. How are you, pal?
Hey, what's up?
Awesome, awesome. So what's new, dude?
Nothing much, man. I'm just chilling, kicking it on Sunday.
Heck yeah.
Um, I was taking my braids out, bro. I'm sorry I look crazy. I tried to get it done before I came on here, and I was like, wow, shit, I should have pushed it back or something. But fuck it, we here now. So,
We here for sure, absolutely. So you're a Deland comic, and what's it like being a Deland comic?
a Deland comic? I'm the only comic in Deland. Shit, so it ain't much to it. I take my ass down to Orlando. I take my ass to New Smyrna Beach. We'd be over there at Madcaps.
Mhm.
Um, we'd be over in Melbourne sometimes, but it's not like there's like a thriving comedy scene in DeLand, Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
A lot of
Evolution.
fentanyl though. Shit ton of fentanyl. No comedy at all. I'm the only that's the only thing there is to do up here. But yeah, I just be chilling, bro. Yeah, what you up to?
Nothing much, just hanging out and watching some football and uh,
Mm,
gonna clean my room later and do laundry.
yeah, that's what I need
Yeah.
to do. I need to clean my room. Yeah.
Sunday chores, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, indeed. My Broncos lost on Thursday, so I'm just like, you know what? It's all
You a
right.
Broncos fan?
I am. I know. Born and raised in Colorado, so I have to be supportive
Oh
with all
god.
the teams.
Oh god. All right. Well, all right. Well, I wish you the best. How about that?
Think, thanks. It's what you like. I mean, like, I think Russell Wilson is doing this on purpose, you know, because like he's tired of
Hundred
working
percent.
for.
A hundred
Yeah,
percent. He's doing this on purpose, dude. How much they pay him?
a lot of money plus
A lot of
guaranteed.
money. What?
Yeah.
And the best thing he did was what? Take care of Sierra's kid or what? That's the
Uh,
best thing that came out of this, bro. He came. He came worse at football. Became a greater stepfather. The fuck? How
ooh.
that happen?
He's doing it all for us. You know, we work at Walmart too because we self checkout. It's like I'm doing this for the people. I'm like, I stand with you. Just give us some of that money too. You know that
No,
give us
exactly, dude.
give us an
Yeah,
employee discount. You know,
exactly. Let's ride. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, ride to another team, dog.
indeed. One two step to another team. Like
Yeah, please, God. He was doing fine in Seattle. He just had to go to Denver and make it worse. Yeah,
right.
like you got the Colorado Buffaloes are outshining the Denver Broncos. Like,
Even though they blew that 29-0 lead, I mean that was sad.
yeah, that was sad. God, yeah, that is sad. What is going on in Colorado?
It's the marijuana. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man, it's rough. Yeah, but yeah,
indeed.
I'm enjoying the season. Yeah, I'm enjoying
Yeah.
the season. It's not bad.
Who's your teams?
Uh, Buffalo. Buffalo's my team because I got a cousin that play on there, and Patriots is my team because I was originally born in Boston.
Oh wow.
I was only there for like 6 years. I was raised out in LA, but I was born in Boston, so I'm still like a Patriots fan. But at this point in my life, I'm like, do I even want to be a Patriots fan? Really, it feels weird. I feel like
Indeed.
I support MAGA for some reason. Like I don't know weird. It's like I don't know why. It's like I feel weird being a Patriots fan, but I'm still contemplating it. I don't know. I might abandon them. Not sure.
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, you got to have like your backup teams too. Like my backup teams are the Steelers and the Jets, and those are like my two backup teams.
okay, that's not bad. Steelers is a good backup team. Jets, all right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good backup team. Okay, it's like I'll pick them over the Giants.
Yeah, same
I
here.
like Jets more than Giants. I put it like that. Yeah. So,
Indeed. This is an awesome Sunday conversation so far. So this is great.
bro, because it's like okay, like first of all, it's like when I think about the Denver Broncos, it's like I think about like you remember when Peyton Manning
Oh
was
yeah.
on the Broncos? Remember how magical that was? And then they had Tebow, weird
Yep.
ass, right before that.
Yep.
And then it's like, boom, Russell Wilson, everything's fucked. Get blown out 50-0 by the Dolphins now. And then it's like you got the Colorado Buffaloes in a rivalry that gets like millions of viewers against another Colorado team that nobody cared about. It's like, what the fuck is going on in Colorado? And you're like, finally, I talked to somebody from Colorado and I get to express myself. No one else cares. You're the only one that cares. So I'm like letting this all out on you.
Thank you. You
I
gotta
was
let
like,
it out.
what is going on? So,
Indeed. I didn't know you lived in LA too. I lived in LA for like 3 years too. So, what was it like for you growing up in Boston and LA?
it was cool. Boston, I don't have. much memory. All I remember it was a lot of snow, dog, in Boston.
Yeah.
A lot of snow, and then I was there for like 6 years, and then mom and we moved to LA in 2002, and then I didn't leave until 2019, so I was there for like 17 years,
Wow.
pretty much. So it was cool. LA was cool, nice weather. Um, grew up in a decent neighborhood. It wasn't crazy, My school was a little crazy. It was a little ghetto, but it was all right. I miss LA sometimes. I miss LA.
For sure. You were there around that same time I was. Well, like you overlap by a lot, but I was like there from like 2009 to 2013. And
Okay.
I lived in Sherman Oaks, so it was a nice area.
Sherman Oaks. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't far from I lived in Sherman Oaks before I left for a little bit. But yeah, 2009 to 2013 I was in high school.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so
Dang. I
not too
just
far
got
from Sherman Oaks. Yeah, Van Nuys.
Oh nice. Right next door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
used to go to the bar there, Ireland's 32, off Burbank and like
Ireland's 32. Uh
I think it's
Burbank
Woodman.
Burbank.
Woodman.
I know Burbank and Woodman, but I never been a bar guy. I never went bar hopping or nothing like that.
Oh, for
So
sure.
if
It
I
just
saw it, I'd probably be like, yeah, I remember that spot. But I can't think of it
indeed.
now.
It was on a show, I can't remember, but I think it was like Mayans or I don't know, something like an LA show. And I'm like, oh, that's definitely Ireland's 32 in the back. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Like the Galleria was there, like
The Galleria.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Galleria. You went to the Cheesecake Factory?
I did once, and then I went to the movie theater, to the
The movie
ArcLight.
theater, that expensive ass movie theater. Yeah. Uh-huh. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I saw like a famous celebrity there on the way down. We were on our way to watch A Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake, which is horrible. But I'm like,
That is terrible. Yeah, that was terrible.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
but
it's a cool mall looking thing for sure.
it's
Ben and
nice. Yeah, I
Jerry's
missed
is
that.
yeah.
Ben and Jerry's. That's right.
Yep.
Ben and Jerry's, and then you had the PF Chang's. You remember the PF Chang's
Hmm.
towards the parking garage? Yeah,
Yep.
that was
Yep.
nice. Yeah, those were
Oh,
fun times. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings towards the
yeah.
end next to the PF Chang's. Yeah,
Oh,
that
for
was
sure.
fire. Yeah,
That's
that
for
was
sure.
fire.
For sure. And Cena was around the corner, and
Yep, yep.
so many cool things. It's so cool to like, because like when I'm at the Nog or at a show, I'm so focused on like my jokes and like everyone
Mm.
else is focused on their jokes. We're just like hi and bye, and then we just like do our thing, and then we just like leave. It's like
Pretty much, yeah. Plus, it get late at night. The Nog dog, you'd be like, all right, I got work in the morning. Let me get my jokes on, and get the fuck out of here. So it's like, I still like the Nog, but you know.
yeah.
Mhm.
Now I took over as DJing, so I'm there from start to finish. I'm like, all right, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad if you DJing. It's not bad. Speaking of the Nog, I'm hosting this Wednesday at the Nog.
Wow.
Yeah, first hosting gig. Never hosted before, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's see. Let's see.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate
Awesome.
it.
I'm hosting on my birthday on December 27th, so it's gonna be
Oh,
awesome.
that's great. Really, December
Yeah.
27th. That's I think that's my sister's birthday. I think I barely remember her birthday. I think it's one. I think it's 27th. I think it is the 27th. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, interesting.
Yeah,
All right.
Capricorns.
Capricorn. She's a Capricorn. Yeah,
Yep,
she's a Capricorn. That's funny.
indeed. Good stuff. I put my horoscope signs on my Instagram bio because I'm not on any dating apps. I'm like, look, they're gonna go to my Instagram anyways. It's right there. Like, and plus they all hate Asians. For like no Asians. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna be here anyways. I'm just like,
No Asians, but they see your
yeah,
horoscope. They're like, oh, well, maybe this one's
exactly.
different.
He's a Ninja Turtle. He's not quite Asian. He's
Oh shit. Horoscope. You believe in horoscopes?
to a certain extent. I'll say that, but it
All right.
depends. Like I know, like, and I don't get. I don't know. It's just so many things that there's the universe. I'll just let it do the work for me. Like let the karma handle itself, the good and the bad karma. And I don't know, spiritual stuff. I'm not religious. Can't. I got churches don't like me. The people like in the pews, they just give me dirty looks all the time. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna come here anymore. So I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, these church folk could be a little bougie.
Yeah, they
You
are
know,
bougie.
they could be a little bougie, but I don't know how I feel about. I never got into horoscopes. I'm not really sure. I think it's along the same lines as astrology, right?
Yeah,
Similar.
I think
Okay.
so. See, I don't even know what it is.
I don't even know. You don't even know.
I'm just like, where's Miss Cleo? I wish she was still alive.
Oh my god, this is where getting a white girl. This is where I need a white girl to come in. Like, what the fuck is horoscope? I gotta ask her stuff like that. Tell me more about this horoscope bullshit. Yeah.
It's pumpkin spice latte season. They're all at the Starbucks. Go pick one.
Yeah, you get a pumpkin spice latte and talk about horoscopes. Oh man, white bitches flooded everywhere.
That's like it's like cheese on a mousetrap, you know? It's like,
Oh hell yeah, just a little string of horoscopes. Yeah, yeah. What happened today? All right, cool. Yeah. No damn horoscope. I don't know. I might read it just to have something to do, but then I get nervous. I'd be scared to go outside and shit. Like, no, I'm gonna stay in. I don't know what the fuck gonna happen.
yeah. And you know, most of it's like not real because, like, you know, I put my lucky numbers in, you know, when I don't get Powerball, nothing. So it's like a lot of it's like not real.
You looking at horoscopes now to get that lottery?
Yeah.
It goes that deep.
Never works. So I'm like, all right, next up, fortune cookies. Make sure these are the right numbers.
Shit, bro. I know there's people like that. You know those people that just always got to get a scratch off every time before they come home.
Yeah,
got to get a scratch off, bro. They save every fortune cookie they ever got from every restaurant, dating back to the fucking early 2000s, dog.
Wow.
It's like you're not gonna win, bro.
No,
it's over, dog. You got to scratch in the bottom of the barrel trying to get to horoscopes. Like, it's over, dog. Just be broke and live with that. A lot of broke people. Right? It's like, nothing wrong with that, homie. There's nothing wrong with that.
Indeed.
You should have done better. That's all. That's all you can do.
Indeed. And right next to the fortune cookie paper is like their menu placement from like the Chinese zodiacs placed on the refrigerators. Hey, I'm a dog, 1982.
You know, my neighbor got a dog. I'm gonna ask him what his numbers are. Try to use it.
Awesome, good stuff. So you love milkshakes. Where's what do you love most about milkshakes?
They're just, I don't know. You know what? The thing is like I don't drink sodas like that. I don't drink a lot of sodas. They kind of mess me up a little bit. Yeah. I don't drink alcohol, and like my diet is pretty much like bland foods. It's not really bland foods. I could eat like a rotisserie, rice. I get a little fries here and there, but over the past few years, I just developed like this sweet tooth for dairy. I don't know where it came from, but one day I got a hold of a milkshake, and I can't just stop drinking milkshakes. I have to go I go to Wawa, I try their milkshake, and then I'll compare it to like another place's milkshake. I'm like, oh, that place is full of shit. It'll compare to this one. And then I'll go try another one. I compare it. So it's like I'm like a weird connoisseur now. I don't know how this happened. I think malts are full of shit. I don't know. I don't get a malt. I'm fine with a regular ass milkshake, dog. I don't need you to malt it for extra $2.
Right.
Anyway, I just like milkshakes. They taste good. I'd rather have that than like a slice of cake. Yeah. Slice of cake is a little sloppy to me. Milkshake, you get it done quick. You just drink it, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know where it came from. I just love it now.
Yeah. Top 5 places to get a milkshake from.
Top 5. What do you mean, like in Florida?
Like anywhere, I guess. Yeah.
Wawa's been slipping lately. Their milkshake's been a little watery, dog. It's been a little watery. I don't know what they're doing over there, but they slacking. I'm gonna start writing people up, you know. But Red Robin, fire milkshakes. There's a place called Pat and Tony Sweet Things in downtown DeLand. Fire milkshakes, dog. What else? Burger King, not bad milkshakes. Not bad. I put them over McDonald's. McDonald's comes in 4. And then like, I mean, these are pretty much milkshakes only poor people can get. like if you want a budget, these are the ones you can get. The 5th one is like, it's like free game. Steak and Shake. You know what? Steak and Shake number 2. No, Steak and Shake number 2 behind Red Robin. So Red Robin, Steak and Shake, Burger King, McDonald's, and then Pat and Tony's. Wow. My spot downtown. But Steak and Shake, I recommend. They're not bad. Yeah.
Not bad. For sure. I'm surprised like Sonic didn't make a list for you, but
see Sonic, bro. This is how shitty this town is. There's a Sonic down the street from me, Nobody works there, dog. It's just a dilapidated ass Sonic. It looks like it got blown up by a nuke or some weird shit. It's just like there's nothing going on over there. There's nobody in there. It's just an empty lot. Like
Well,
it's weird. Like there's a funeral home that looks less creepier than that Sonic. Weirdest name. Like, just an abandoned Sonic. I want to go. Sometimes I forget no one's there. I pull up and I'm like, oh wait, no one's here. I just go home and just be mad. So,
dang. That's so sad. They should change the name to Knuckles. Sonic and Knuckles.
just call it Knuckles. Knuckle Dragon. Let's call it No Hope. Let's call it that.
Yes, indeed. Oh man, the one on like Highway 1 in Holly Hill, like by Publix. They
Yeah.
got some. They're always open, so that's always good.
I need to go to. Well, like, what do you recommend at Sonic? Real talk. I only been there a handful of times, but like, what would you recommend?
I like their cherry limeades and their breakfast sandwiches, and I'm good.
Okay. What about the cherry limeade? Is that more like does it come like in a slushy?
Yeah, that's a slushy.
That's what they see. Yeah, that's what I see the commercials about and those ads. They're all slushies.
Yeah,
I want to try a slushie. Yeah.
definitely recommend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's some in Daytona. I think Daytona has one on this like towards like Madcaps, like on the way back to the Nog. There's a Sonic on the left on the way
Really?
back. It's just tucked in, like. Yeah.
You know, I think I probably noticed it, but I keep forgetting about it. But I need to remember. I want to check it out. I need to remember that. You gonna make me write that down? What the fuck? You get the Sonic, dog. Put that on my to-do list. Check that shit out.
Indeed. So you in your bio you said you say stupid jokes. I happen to love your jokes. They're pretty brilliant, So
I know. I mean, you know how it is. You know how you think about your jokes too much, and you'd be like, "Yo, this dumb as fuck." Like sometimes I'd be thinking, like, "Why are people laughing at this? This is stupid." But I appreciate that. I appreciate you telling me that, man. And other people told me like, "I love your jokes." I'm like, "Thanks," but I'm just as surprised as them. Like, wow, I'm okay, cool. I'm glad they like it.
We're our own worst critics anyway, so it's like all you gotta do is like spit it out, and then sure enough, you never know if it's gonna land or bomb. So just let it all out.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all you could do. It's like doing stand up. It's like you come up with all these ideas, and there's only one way to really figure out if they work or not. You just vomit them out, see what happens, and if they like it, keep saying it.
Absolutely.
So it's cool. I appreciate. It's cool that we get to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I love the Nog so much. Like we get to say stuff that we can't say in other cities.
Oh hell no! The Nog is like it's like a I don't even know. It's like a what do you call it? What do you call it? A speakeasy or something? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. We could just go and just say wild shit.
Yeah. I mean, to a certain extent, but like the stuff that we do say, like it's just so fun. And like like Joe Sensabella comes over to our city to say stuff that he can't say in Orlando, and people in Jax do the same thing. I'm like, yeah, we're pretty much the Wild West out here. So it's like, and it's the way comedy should be. If you get offended, keep it moving. Like we don't want you there. So
yeah, it's like, I mean, we're human. We all get offended at stuff. I get offended all the time, but I'm not like, oh fuck, let me make a scene and fuck up and derail the show, or let this person know. It's like that wasn't their intention. They're just trying to be funny, or they're just sometimes it's just talk. People just talk, It comes out a certain way, but
it's just jokes, people. It's just jokes.
It's just jokes. We're just trying to be funny. We're not trying to hurt your feelings, Even though sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I enjoy it. I enjoy if someone gets their feelings hurt and I see one person just like this, I'm like, yeah, like, a little bit. Something about it's fun to me. But as long as everybody else is laughing, then if I sacrifice one audience member for everybody else to laugh, I'm like, fuck it. It is what it is. All right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love the Nog. It's been my home for like 8 years. It's like, I don't know, just a great place to cut your teeth.
It is. Yeah, the Nog is a good place to try stuff out, experiment with different things. I remember the first time I went to the Nog. I think it was like the second mic I ever went to once I moved up to Central Florida. I went to Madcaps, and then I went to the Nog, and I did my set, and I bombed. But it was like, at the end of the set, I just started shitting on some guy in the crowd, and that got a big reaction. So from that moment on, I was like, oh, I need to be kind of like that in my jokes. And so if it wasn't for the nog, I don't know if my jokes would come out how it does now. So it's like I kind of like it has a special, almost like a special place to me, kind of. Even though I don't go there too much, but when I do go there, I was like, all right, this is the spot. I fuck with this spot.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's just so it's just the best. Like to me, like Bull Bush is the same way to me. Like it just I love that small intimate space, and it's like
Mhm.
dark crowd, well lit stage, perfect sound, and like Rain Dogs in Jacksonville's another favorite of mine. But they start
Mhm.
way too late, and like the host
Yeah.
does like this big monologue in the beginning, and then it's just hot potato. So you have to like pick your group. Like say like, all right, if you pick me, I'll pick you, and then so that way you don't stay there till like 3 in the morning. So it's like,
Mhm.
yep.
Mhm.
So yeah, yep. I rarely go to Jacksonville, but like in my early days, like I was just hungry. Like, give me stage time. I went everywhere for it.
Yeah.
And now that
That
I'm
was,
old, I'm
yeah.
just like I'm picking my mics wisely, my shows wisely. So
That's
yeah,
good. Yeah, it's like I'm still at this stage. I know I'm still I'm still a white belt at this shit. I know I'm gonna be still grinding out these open mics, but I've never been to Jacksonville. What's the comedy scene like up there?
it's wonderful. Like I'm going up on Tuesday. If you want to roll up with me.
Hold up. Let me grab my water real quick. Where the fuck is my water at? Hold on, give me a second. Let me find this damn water. This shit done ran away.
Okay. While he's getting his water, definitely follow Cee on your socials. It's right below in the description box and in the comment section description stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going up on Tuesday, and I'm doing an interview first, then go catch a movie called like a horror movie, and then I'm gonna go to
Mm,
Voussoir, which is like one of the best rooms ever. Like Tim and Tim, Rob, and Roy always go up to that room, and they make like some of the best wings and best like sides ever. So it's good
really?
stuff.
Yeah. I need to go up that way. Fuck. If I wasn't working Tuesday, I'd be like, all right, let's go to Jacksonville. Yeah.
Cool.
I need
Yeah,
to go
man.
up there. Yeah. We need to kick it. We need to go to an open mic somewhere, either there
Absolutely.
or Tampa or something. I'll try to figure that out.
Hell yeah. Tampa's mics are just I did Winter Haven, like the LOL, and then I did like the following night was like Tampa Improv, but they won't let you film your sets at the Tampa Improv, like because the acoustic is just horrible, and so is
Uh-huh.
the lighting. So it's like it's out in the bar, and plus you got to climb some steps to get to the like a lot of steps to get to the stage,
Mhm.
and
Oh, really?
then side splitters you have to sign up a way early in advance at the Wesley Chapel location, which is a movie theater. So
Mhm.
it's like, man, and they won't let you take photos, so you just can only film your set. So it's just so many rules there on that side of the state, and I'm like, I'm just
Really?
happy with yeah,
Okay. Wow. It's pretty free over here on this side.
yeah, very free. I'm
Yeah.
so thankful for this side of the state.
Okay. Wow. It's interesting. Okay. I didn't know all
Indeed.
that. Okay.
Yep. So he dropped some knowledge for you for those mics over there. But yeah, anytime you want to go, like meet me at like the Walmart in Palm Coast. That's what I do with like the Orlando and Daytona comics. And then we
Mm-hmm.
just like because it's so close to the highway, and it's right
Mm-hmm.
next to a Steak and Shake too. So
Oh, what?
yeah, yeah. And so
Huh?
we can yeah,
What you say now?
yep.
All
And
right.
they're like, and I hopefully they're still open 24/7. Because like if not, we can just grab a milkshake before we go up there anyways. And then
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? I know what you're talking about. Because there's a steak and shake next to the Madcaps, the Palm Coast Madcaps. I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah,
I just went to that one. Okay, so you ain't lying. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. 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 There's one right there.
indeed.
I remember as soon as I left that Madcaps, bro, I was on stage thinking about that milkshake. I was like, I can't wait to get the fuck off this bitch. I can go get me. I want to have a good set, but it's like I want a milkshake.
Indeed. I need to do the was it the mic or a show that you did?
It was the mic.
Awesome.
It was the mic.
Yep.
Yeah, I hit New Smyrna and then I drove up to Palm Coast. It was
Wow.
this week. Yeah, it was this week I did that. Yeah, and then hung
That's
around a little bit afterwards, and then went around the corner to that steak and shake. Yeah.
dang. A lot of people have been doing that. Like Captain John did that too. Like just doing New Smyrna to Palm Coast and then to the Nog. I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all are dedicated. Like that's a
Yeah.
lot.
Homeboy did three. Yeah, he told me he did. Yeah, he did New Smyrna, Palm Coast, and then went to the Nog. I was like, all right, bro.
You
All right,
do.
I'll do two. Some if I'm in the mood for real, like if I wasn't working the next day, I would most likely do the same thing. But it's like I got two in me, and I was like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
But if I wasn't working, I'd probably hit those three also because they're all along the way, kind of. They all, and plus the Nog is like the closest mic to me.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so I say
And then,
I'll hit up through one of these days.
oh yeah, it's a good feeling when you can squeeze three mics in one night. It's just like
Yeah.
Jacksonville does that. They do like Shantytown on Monday, and then you do Kava on like the second mic. And then you end with the Rain Dogs on the third mic, and then just come home. But
Okay. Wow.
yeah,
Okay. Wow. Yeah. I need to check that out.
yeah, man. If I was gonna go tomorrow, but like the movie that has like a really early showing and a really late showing, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go on Tuesday instead. So
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, it's called Where Evil Lurks or something. It's like a like a horror flick. I don't. My friend says it's better than Saw X. I'm like, all right, I'll go watch Where Evil Lurks. I'm like, all right, sounds good.
Those Saw movies, I've never seen any of them, but because there's been what 10 of them now, I'm kind of like I at least should see one. There's so many of them.
Yeah,
I'm
just watch the first three and this one. Skip the rest.
okay. I might do that. I saw. What did I see last night? Last night I saw the creator.
Oh, I haven't seen
The
that one.
creator with John David Washington, Denzel's son.
Huh.
It's pretty good. It's a good
Oh,
movie. It's about it's humans against AI, and it's cool. I recommend it. It's a good movie.
hmm. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like iRobot or something.
It's
Like
better than iRobot. Yeah, and yeah, there's no Will Smith. He ain't slapping the shit out of nobody. This is a solid movie. It's better than iRobot. iRobot was alright.
it's
It was
alright.
okay. All the robots look like I know they just look like like bald white dudes to me. Like look like regular white dudes to me. I don't know. They all had this weird look. Like
It's like storm the Capitol.
yeah, they all look like they would storm the fuck out of a Capitol. Each and every robot. It's like that's pretty much what they did. So it's like this one, the creator, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's way better. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm.
I'll have to give it a look see because I'm just like in the mood for like horror movies all the time. Maybe it's just October, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just maybe it's my background. I don't know, but I don't know. Just I love to get scared. You know, I love like it's
Mhm.
either that or Ninja Turtles. You know, like Mutant Mayhem was awesome. Like I enjoyed the flick. Did
I
you
didn't
go watch it?
Ninja Turtles. I have not seen anything Ninja Turtle-y since like what the one with where they had the shitty costumes. That one.
Oh,
Oh,
the
that
OG
one.
ones, like
The OG
1992.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed them, but I'm afraid if I watch them now, I'm gonna be like, yo, I like this. Like what?
Oh,
Yeah.
for
But
sure.
the Shredder was cool. Shredder was cool.
Indeed. I think you'll love it because like Seth Rogen was involved with this one, and it's pretty good. Like for an animated movie, it's pretty good.
Oh, Seth Rogen.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. All right, I might have to check it. Okay, I like Seth Rogen. All right,
yeah.
they getting high as fuck or like
They might as well be because it's like
they hotboxing on them turtles or what?
oh, pretty sure they. It's like well, they're teenagers, but like you can
Hmm.
tell like stoners made the movie because like
Yeah.
the whole animation is just like they got to be high on something to make this animation looking like this. But the storyline's pretty good, and and there's a sequel coming out, so it's gonna be pretty good.
Okay, I might have to look into that.
Indeed.
Check it out. I didn't know Seth Rogen was behind it, but now I'm a fan of Seth Rogen, so I'm like, all right, okay.
Indeed. And like Jackie Chan does the voice for Master Splinter, so it's pretty awesome.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow. Okay, Jackie Chan too.
Yep.
This might be pretty good. All
Yeah.
right.
It's
It's
not
animated.
bad. Animated, yeah.
Okay. All right. I've been on an animated kick the past since I've seen the latest Spider-Verse movie.
Oh yeah,
I've
that's a
been
good one.
watching some animated flicks because that one just got me in the mood. So I might have to hop on this one too. Okay, you dropping knowledge on me today, huh?
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yep. I love the Spider-Man movies. Like I bought like the plastic cups from like the movie theaters, and like I got a
Mhm.
Miles Morales cup and like a bunch of this other stuff, Spider-Man stuff, and the Ninja Turtle popcorn bin and everything.
Oh
I
wow.
like
Okay, yeah, the whole get up, huh?
Yeah, man, I love stuff like that. I'm a journalist slash superhero, so like
Mhm.
like my favorites. I pick Spider-Man over, Superman any day of the week. They're
Oh,
just better
100%.
movies.
Yeah, yeah. Spider-Man, yeah, Peter Parker is the GOAT. Okay. Tell me if you notice this. All right, these younger generations, right? The ones that grew up watching this like Miles Morales now, like Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse,
Mhm.
I realize that they believe that Miles Morales is the main Spider-Man over Peter Parker. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it's a
That's,
trip.
that's a trip.
Yep,
That's crazy.
yep.
I remember I had a family reunion last year, and all my little cousins came over to the house. They're like, "Do you have the new Miles Morales game?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got it. I had it on PS4, and I loaded it up, and they were playing it. And then there's a scene with Peter Parker where he swings in, and they're like, "Who the fuck is that?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "That's Peter Parker. That's the Spider-Man." They're like, "Oh, okay." Like he was act like he was some guy. Like that's the goat.
Yeah, it's the goat,
Yeah,
and it's a trip. And I love the Into the Spider-Verse because like there's so many spider people. Like there's a Spider Pig, and then there's one from the UK, and it's like
yeah, 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 yeah.
there's so many different. One from India. It's like there's a
Mhm.
lot of spider people out there. It's just spider things,
Yeah.
and it
Gwen
represents all of us, which
Stacy,
is
Gwen
great.
Stacy's fire. Yeah.
Indeed, they need a spider turtle to represent me.
Sareth Ney turtle.
Yeah,
Sareth Ney spider turtle.
indeed.
He got an
Oh,
NWO. He got a Wu Tang fucking yeah.
hell yeah, dude. Gotta represent for Daytona Beach. It's like that's
Mhm.
where the NWA was born. And so Wu Tang, I got so many interesting stories with those guys when I lived in LA. Like I hung out with like almost every single member of the Wu Tang clan. It was nuts, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Oh damn! What was that like?
It was nuts. Like I spent like 3 hours with the RZA in 2009.
Oh,
Uh, it was nuts. Like I just went to a Method Man, Redman, and Ghostface show, just being
uh-huh.
myself, and like,
Mhm.
and then
Chill.
I bought so much merch from the merch table. They're like, "Hey, are you gonna stay for the second show?" I'm like, "I wish, but I spent all my money on you guys." He goes, "Don't even sweat it. Let me give you a VIP
Wow.
bracelet. You come hang out in the VIP area." I'm like, "Oh, sweet."
Whoa. Okay. Wow. That's
Yeah,
great. Okay, that's dope.
yeah, dude. And then like Cat Williams shows up out of nowhere and throws money off the balcony, off the House of Blues on the Sunset Strip. I know. I was like, "What the hell's going on in here?"
That's so random. What the hell?
It
See,
totally weird.
that could happen in LA though.
Yeah, that's
That could
true.
happen. Only that could happen in LA. LA and like maybe Miami or some weird shit. But yeah, that's a typical LA thing that could happen.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And he was pouring Dom Perignon for everyone and passing it around, including me. I'm like, I don't drink, dude, And
Yeah.
he just kept on dancing and throwing money off the balcony. And then I was waiting for my car, and this guy named Armel is like Jizz's artist. He was like, "Hey, I'm Jizz's artist. What are you doing out here?" Like, I'm just doing my internship out here and trying to, get into film. And
Mhm.
I told him who I was like, interning for, and he was like, "No way." I'm like, "Yeah." And so he goes, "Let's arrange a meeting." And I didn't believe him because of smoke and mirrors in LA, depending on where you go.
Yeah.
And then I do research for the director at the Barnes and Noble in Palmdale, and then I hear Armel call me, and it was like RZA's voice was in the background. I'm like, "Holy crap, this is real!" And then we scheduled a date to hang out to like bring him up to the studio, and it was bonkers. Like just me and RZA and like his crew just going like talking about like horror movies and hip hop and like comic
Mhm.
books. We were like just nerding out together for like 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
That's crazy. I remember one time I was at a dispensary. This was back when I was smoking quite a bit. I was at a dispensary and I ran into KRS-One.
Wow.
KRS-One, that was crazy. It was just me, him, and I think it was his wife. Him and his wife. He was sitting there. I'm like, yo, this dude looks familiar.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, are you KRS-One? He was like, it is I. I was like, oh shit, okay, what's up, dog? So he was yeah, it was a cool dude. It's funny the people you come across and how genuine they seem when you meet them. Yeah,
Indeed.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. And it's bonkers. Like, I met everyone except for like Jizza and ODB, of course. But like, I was working at AT&T. Like, I shouldn't be saying this on like, but like, I got transferred to like, I first started off in Studio City. Then my numbers were so bad they transferred me to Sherman Oaks. Then my numbers were so bad they transferred me to North Hollywood. And then like, and then they demoted me. But like, people just like famous celebrities would just walk in all the time, and I'd be helping them out. And I'm like, I was like helping out Tyga one time. I was helping out Eric Singer from Kiss, the drummer, and then I was helping out Jill
Yeah,
Scott. I was
yeah,
like, Raphael Sadiq was in there. I was like, this is just the most craziest time to be alive.
yeah. They just all around there. I worked at Ralph's. You remember Ralph's?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I worked at a Ralph's. It was on. It was in Sherman Oaks on Ventura, and I can't remember the street, but it was like it had 3 levels. The first 2 levels was a parking garage, and then the third level was the store. And I worked in the parking lots. I was a cart collector. I was the cart manager and shit. So I just go around collecting carts, and I would see like. I mean, I saw Martin Lawrence one time. I saw the same dude, the dude from Kiss. What's his name? The guy you
Oh,
just said.
Eric Singer.
Eric Singer. Yeah, someone had to tell me. I didn't know who he was, but people were like just surrounding him, and I was like, oh, okay, that's who he is. And I saw Earthquake, Deion Sanders a couple of times. Like it was just like crazy.
Right?
Yeah, it was interesting time. Interesting
And
time.
LA is just wild. Like, if you live in a big city like that, like you said, those things will happen. Like just
Yeah,
out of
it's
the blue.
normal. It's normal, and like people from that don't live there don't believe you at all. They act like, nah, you lying. It's like, bro, no, they live over there.
Indeed.
They're
And
regular too. Like they shop and everything. I've seen celebrities, bitching about prices at the at the fucking market. Like they're like regular too. So it is
indeed.
what it is, man. But those are interesting times. Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude. So like it's not name dropping if it's true. And it's
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
if
a
it's true.
regular day in the life of an LA.
Yeah, you could go out at any moment and just run into somebody you've seen on like HBO or something, or
Yeah.
on the like just like a news broadcaster. I remember I seen those. My mom used to have the news on before I go to school, and then like over the weekend, I would see them just out and about. Those same news broadcasters, and I'd be like, "Oh shit, that's the guy from KTLA 5." Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, interesting.
Indeed. For
Mhm.
sure. Oh, Martin Lawrence. I love that guy. Like, growing up watching Martin. Like I
Yeah,
love watching Martin and following it with like Living Single and like New York Undercover after that. It's like that was
yeah.
like my
It
block.
was. Yeah, Martin was great. He's very underrated. Very underrated. Like I don't get why people don't talk about him. Like he wasn't one of the best stand-ups.
Right?
Very
Exactly.
underrated. It's like people skip him.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like Martin was great.
Yeah.
Great host too. Like probably one of the greatest hosts you ever see. Like captured on film, like Def Comedy Jam. Like Martin was like top tier host.
Yeah. And Run Tell That was a good special. And
Good special, yeah. Very
yeah.
good special. Yeah.
And like my last name is Ney, so growing up in like middle school, my nickname would be Shanae, and I'm like,
Shenanigans. I call you
you
Shenanigans.
bastards. Never ends. It never ends.
Yeah.
So,
Martin was fire
oh yeah,
though. Martin was
good stuff.
great.
So see, how much time can I have you as my guest so I'll respect your time and stuff.
I ain't doing shit today. I'm just taking these braids out, and then later on, I'm gonna go to beachside
Oh, cool,
later on.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yep, my buddy TJ is trying to get me to go, and I'm like, maybe I'll go, but it's just I don't know. Should I go? I don't know. It's been like since December since I've been there, so
Really,
yeah, I haven't been there forever.
it's been pretty cool. It's been
Good.
pretty cool. Like either I think Matt, Matt, he runs it.
Yeah.
He hosts it. Matt, phenomenal comic, great host. He runs it, and lately they've been if there's not really an audience there, it'll be and if it's just mainly comics, we'll pretty much do like a workshop.
Oh
So
wow.
we'll go up and try out different things, and then afterwards, the comics will give you some lines or give you some things you could add to it. It's been pretty cool. But if there's an audience there, a couple people, you can still kind of try out some old shit, some new shit, and still the comics. They'll be like, hey, maybe you should add this to it. It's pretty cool. I like what it's turned out to be.
Wow. That's
It's cool.
good to know. And
Mhm.
like between that and Austin's, I'd definitely go with Beachside because like it's just the people are more attentive. Like there's no espresso machine going off in the background. It's just like, have you ever been to Austin?
I've been there a couple times, but last time I went, I don't know. I got bumped by like a bunch of people. I got bumped by a lot of people last time, and then I
Oh
was like, yeah. I was like, I had work the next day. Like my whole thing is like, how much time, how many sets can I do before I have to get home so I can be rested before I go to work in the morning? And
Yeah.
I kept getting bumped, so I was like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever, man. So if that's how they run it, that's how they run it. Whatever. I'll go to beachside. Plus, I'm not stressing. It is what it is.
For sure. That's
Mm.
what happened. Like when I took my buddy from, he lives in Chicago now, and he just kept on bumping us. And like Eric's my buddy, feeling that gets us a lot of times. And like he pushed us all. Like we signed up early, but we got pushed all the way to the very end. And then like it was only enough time for him. And I'm like, yeah, just give him the 3 minutes. I'll come back another day. It was just bump, bump, bump. It was like B2K or something like.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, if I get bumped, it is. I'm not like entitled, like I shouldn't be bumped. Like, I get it. Like, I'm a newer guy on the scene. Get bumped, people come in, but it's like, if I could choose between a place where I'm not going to get bumped and a place where I will get bumped, I'm always going to choose the place where I'm not going to get bumped. Like,
Exactly.
it don't matter because I want to get up too. So it is what it is. I ain't mad. Nothing personal.
For sure. And that's the comedy life, and so
Mhm.
ah man, but that's life for comedians. And so that's why I love like the Nog, and I love, like beachside, and it's just we can go up and work on our stuff without being worried to get bumped. So
Yeah, go out, work out, just work out some stuff. They give you, beachside. They know you from out of town. They be like, all right, we'll give you a couple extra minutes, which I appreciate. They don't have to do that, and I can mess around. Sometimes I'm in the mood to try out something new. Sometimes I'm in the mood just to mess with, just to be stupid, like just
yeah,
like so. It's a good place to experiment. I appreciate that.
for sure. Yep. And Matt G's a good guy, so and
Yeah.
just
Solid dude, very solid. Mhm.
so he just hosts it, and I think Eric is like now took over like Jimmy's rooms or something. I'm guessing.
Moon Room, yeah, he run the Moon Room, and he's doing a great job. Yeah,
Yeah.
very organized. He got the time down, and we're like, all right, you'll be going up at this time, and then you're going after him at this time. Like he's got it down. Yeah,
Yeah. Super well organized. I
yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah, it's
So,
cool. Because the host makes the people who produce it and whoever hosts it, like they make the show. Like they make the show as fluid as it could be. So it's pretty interesting to watch.
most definitely. Yeah, man. It's. I love the Melbourne scene. It's just like it just boomed. I was like, it was a
It's
great, and they're all working together, making like the best product ever. And like they
mm,
got some of the best stages, and it's just nice. Yeah.
it's nice. They got good stages. I did point that out. That's one thing about Orlando. They have good spots, but they have some spots too where it's like a little rough. But
Yeah.
I feel like when you're starting out, you need to go to those rough rooms. So sometimes if I want to take it easy, like all right, this week I want to take it a little easy, I'll go to Melbourne.
Yeah.
But if I feel like I'm getting a little soft, I was like, all right, let me spend some more time in Orlando. So
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool. I like the scene overall. Both scenes, Orlando and Melbourne. I like it.
For sure. 100%.
Mhm.
Just gotta get you up to Jacksonville so you can try out some of their mics and but it's
Yeah,
staying awesome. So see, these are the questions I ask. Go ahead.
yeah. I was gonna say,
You were
yeah, I
saying
want to get to Jackson. Yeah.
awesome for sure. And so see, these are the questions I ask all the comics for like since the beginning of interviewing comics. So with that being said, what inspired you to perform stand-up comedy?
What inspired me to perform stand up? I just like I like joking around. I like joking around. I like how it is when you hang out with your homies and y'all just kicking it and y'all just joking around, telling stupid jokes. I enjoy it. And so I see stand up as an opportunity to see if I can make this into like a career. And I just enjoy doing it. It's just something I just wanted to try, you know. Let me just try and see if I'm really
Indeed.
as funny as I think I am. And so it's been an interesting ride. Yeah.
100%. And what was the feeling like when you first performed stand-up?
What'd you say?
Or what was the feeling like when you first performed stand-up?
Oh, it was great. It was a great feeling. Yeah, it was like, whoa. I was like, damn, okay, that joke hit. damn, what? I was like, till this day, I get that feeling, and I'm like, whoa, that hit? Okay, cool. It's fun.
Indeed.
It's very fun. Yeah, it's like it's one thing to make your friends laugh, but when you're making a group of people that don't know you, don't give a fuck about you really, and then you can like make them like you and care about you and like enjoy your jokes. It's like putting them on a roller coaster that you built, and they enjoyed it. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah.
Indeed. I I love how you compared it to like a roller coaster because I compare my act to like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's like it starts off nice and easy and and happy, then Leatherface comes out, then all hell breaks loose, and then body fluids are everywhere. So it's like
Oh, shit.
that's
It feels like a roller coaster. You ever listen back to your sets and it
pretty much
sounds
my
like a roller
act
coaster?
in a nutshell. So, but I'm glad you compared it to something nice. See, what are, we talked about Run Till Dad and Def Comedy Jam earlier, and so what are some of your favorite comedy specials and comedy record albums?
Favorite comedy specials. There's quite a few that I like. What's one that I keep going back to? Delirious, Eddie Murphy's Delirious. I feel like I have to watch that like once every 3 months. I have to watch that special because it's just such a good special. Richard Pryor live in concert, incredible. Every time I watch it, it gets better and better. That's a great special because it's like you see some. You could tell when you're in the zone, or you could tell when a comic is in the zone. That's hard to capture on film, but you could tell in that special he was in the zone, and it's just like it's amazing. That one, Bring the Pain, Chris Rock, Bring the Pain is great. A record, I Get No Respect, Get No Respect, Rodney Dangerfield. That's a great one. Red Fox, Wash Your Ass. That's a great one. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. I can name quite a few specials. Elephant in the Room. That's a great special. That's a really good special. From beginning to end, it's just a great special. I'm trying to give you one more. I know there's one that I watched from time. What's Stephen Wright's special? What's that one called?
I don't know, but I saw one of his records at Beachside Retro. But
There's a Stephen Wright special that I watch from time to time. He's wearing like a blue dress shirt, I think. I forgot what it's called, but that's a great special too. From beginning to end, that's great. I can't think of it, but yeah, that one.
I saw it's like there's one from like 1985 where he's wearing a blue shirt.
It might be that. It should be that one. I think
Like
it's
complete works or something.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, hold on. Is that what it's called? Complete Works?
I guess so because that's
That
the
might
only
be
one I
what
see.
Yeah. But it's that one. If he's wearing a blue shirt, it's that one. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. That's a great one.
For sure. And like a couple of those guys, like Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, have been on TV and stuff. And what are some of your favorite sitcom sketches and comedy films?
Some of my favorite comedy films and sketches.
And sketch shows, sitcoms, and comedy films. Yeah.
Sketch show, of course. Chappelle Show is great. In Living Color is great. I love In Living Color. I had some of the DVDs that were great. Comedy films. Coming to America is great. Tropic Thunder, great. Love that movie. Trading Places. I watch a lot of old shit. Let me see. Anchorman. Anchorman is great. Just hilarious. Anchorman is great. Let me see. Sketch. Mad TV. Mad TV is hilarious. Mad TV is funny as hell. I like Key and Peele. Key and Peele is great. Another film, Hollywood Shuffle, Robert Townsend. Great. That's hilarious. That's a real good one. And yeah, there's a lot of good. I really like House Party. The first House Party movie with Robin Harris in it. That's great. That's a really good one. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. I love like the ones that you mentioned, like in Living Color. Like, if it wasn't for like the dozens, I wouldn't have talked about people's moms in middle school. Like I was talking about people. Like we went to see Sweat Battle like two people at the same time now, and like they would just swarm the bus like where I was sitting, or like or like the lunch table, or like a classroom at a desk. Like I was just going off on them, like memorize all the books and
Yeah.
just like start talking about people's moms. Like one time I was in England and I wrote like a Yo Mama joke on a piece of paper, and we were on a bus, and then I put it on the window, and like we were reading the Yo Mama joke. I was such a horrible kid.
Yeah, that show is so good because it's like I remember we watched Chappelle show, and then the next day at school, everybody acted like Tyrone Biggums. Like we were all acting like crackheads, or we would all act like the black white supremacists. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like it was just chaos. Those were funny ass times.
Till this day, we still quote Chappelle's show. It's lasted so long, and like I still talk about like diversifying your bonds. Like it's just, but yeah, Chappelle's going to be here at Amway, and it's going to be pretty awesome. November 2nd, so it's like in
I
two
know.
weeks.
I want to go to that show, but
Yeah.
it's too late.
Oh.
Missed out on them tickets. Fuck. I want to see him live. I've seen Rock live. I've seen Rock right after he got slapped, like
Oh.
right after, and yeah, it was good. His special was the special he came out with this year. Was it this year or last year?
Tambourine, I think.
No, Live Outrage, the one after the slap, he just came out
Oh,
with. But
I haven't seen it.
yeah, it was different than what I saw live. It was way different. I feel like the one I saw live was a little better. I feel like this one he had to address the slap more, so his whole special was geared towards him talking about that.
Uh-huh.
Where as opposed to when I saw him live, he didn't talk about it. He just had his jokes that he was doing, and it was pretty good. But saw John Mulaney live, and that was really good.
Dang.
Yeah, I want to see Chappelle live.
Oh yeah, and tickets like like $60, but then you think about the Ticketmaster's fees. I'm like, these Ticketmaster fees are just insane.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
have all these hidden fees. The ticket $60, and then by the time you get the checkout, it is $1,000. Like, where did this? What just happened? Like, where's this coming from?
Indeed. That's why like I became like a concert journalist when I was living in LA. Like I was like I got paid to go to concerts, and it didn't matter if it was like a Ticketmaster venue or a Golden Voice venue, whatever. But I just kept on getting into these shows for free, and it was just like because I was tired of paying those fees. Like I grew up going like my first concert was Eminem, and then my second concert was Metallica, and then it just like I fell in love with concerts. I'm like I want to get in for free from here on out. So like 2 to 3 years, 150 shows along the Sunset Strip, all free, and like a bunch of other venues, in LA. I'm like that's the way to do it. Be a
That's the way to
journalist,
do it. Wow,
get
that's a
paid to
hack.
go.
That's like a
Yeah,
cheat code. Oh damn.
it's a cheat code.
Yeah, that's a cheat code. Damn, bro. All right.
Indeed. Now I use it to my advantage to go to like they say you can be like a press like journalist and go to like Universal Studios and get in for free. Just tell them that you're reviewing the theme park. I'm like, all right, I should try that.
Bro, you remind me of like DiCaprio and the Catch Me If You Can. Like you should,
Oh, which
I can picture you like making fake IDs in your room, just fix it. Showing up with like a fucked up badge. Like, yeah, this is me. I'm supposed to be here. Yeah.
yeah, man,
You
I
make me
love
do
that
that.
movie.
I'm about to do that today. Shit.
Hell yeah.
See if I get it for free. I'll try anything. I'll be like, all right, yeah, just give me. You tell me, like, hey, if you try this, I might try it. Like real
Hell
talk,
yeah, dude.
just to see if I could do it.
It works. I mean, I got into film festivals as a journalist. Like, if they tell you that you're part of the press, you're getting a lot of stuff for free because they know that journalists don't get paid much. So like they're like throwing stuff at you. They just want to get like written in the press.
Mhm.
So it's like not bad. Like press conferences are a lot of fun, and it's just you just get into a lot of good stuff. Like because I got paid like $80 a year being a concert journalist, but it
Uh,
was like all the free concerts I wanted. and it was just like it evened out way better than the 80
Wow.
bucks
Okay.
anything.
Yeah. You got what
Yeah,
you wanted.
yeah,
That's nice.
yeah,
That's pretty
man.
cool, man. That's cool.
Indeed. Like I saw like Tech Nine and Machine Gun Kelly when they were on that Hostile Takeover tour, and it was
Hmm.
like 99 shows in like 100 days or whatever. It was like the most craziest, longest tour. And
Wow.
like, and I was like the only person allowed in the photo pit, taking photos of them. And I still have a video up of like Tech Nine on stage at the Sunset Strip House of Blues doing "I'm a Playa," and you'll see like Chris Calico and like MGK doing like on stage with them and everything. It was nuts. So
Wow. House of Blue. Is that the one on Sunset?
yeah, on Sunset, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Wow.
So that
Yeah.
was way back in the day where they built
Yeah.
like high rises on it. So
Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. Wow. You lived a full life, Sareth. Okay.
I did, yeah.
That's
And
what's up.
like I videoed the game at the Key Club before it was One Oak, and
Mhm.
he was doing Hate It or Love It, and it looks like I was handing him a joint, but it was like someone next to me, and so it was just him with his live band. It was like one of the coolest shows ever. So I don't
Wow.
know, just
That's pretty cool. That's sick.
craziest life, dude, craziest life.
Yeah, that sounds so fun.
Oh yeah,
Man, I want to go to a concert. Yeah, I thought about if I were to go to a concert, who would I want to see? I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know.
so many options.
There's so
Might as
many
well
options. Yeah.
go to a festival so you see a bunch of them. So
Yeah, I ought to go to a festival would be the way to do it.
yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
indeed. So
I'm gonna look into that next year. Yeah, this like I got a planned out shit that I want to do next year. That's one of those things where I'll be like, I want to go to a festival now. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah.
for sure, it's fun. And so let's see if you can go on tour with or if you can go on tour with any comic locally and internationally known, which comics would you like to go on tour with?
Hmm. Locally or internationally known. Um, locally or internationally known. Man, there's some comics out here that they're just so fun to watch, bro. Like locally, who do you got? I like Amir Schumann. Amir Schumann is yeah, he's like one of the few comics that I watch, and I'm like, oh, I need to write more. I need to work harder. He has really good writing. Um, Amir Schumann, um, dude, that cracks me up every time I see him. Sean Murphy,
Oh yeah, he's
hilarious, dude. Oh my god. Anywhere he's at, bro, and I see him, I'm like, I gotta watch him. It's fucking hilarious, bro. He's just funny as shit. Um, damn, I like Caleb Davis, Billy Swift. Those two dudes are like funny as hell. Antoine P. Um, yeah, international guys. International. Like two or one guy internationally. Hmm. I have no clue. I have no clue. Internationally, no. I have no clue because there's so many great comics out there where it's like I can't even really pick one. You know, just because it'll seem so much fun. I think I think like Joe Coy.
oh
Joe Coy. Yeah, because he seems like he's having a good time all the time when I watch him on stage,
yeah,
and like I just feel like touring with him would be like that'd be pretty fun. Be fun shows. Yeah.
I agree. He's just
Mm-hmm.
we had an interesting story in Jacksonville. I went and saw him in Florida Theater,
Mm-hmm.
and like I managed to get backstage and to do a meet and greet. And I told him, hey, you mean a lot to us comics, Asian comics, because there's not a lot of us. And he goes, all right, let me see your phone. What's your next big show? I'm like, Sareth Fest. And it's on my shirt. They named the festival after me.
Uh,
He goes, and then he plugs it. Like there's a 13-second video.
wow.
Yeah,
That's cool. He's a solid dude.
he's a
Wow.
solid dude for sure. And I
That's
forgot
dope.
to give you a NWO hand
Oh
signal there.
yeah,
I mentioned that. He's sweet.
there you go. Sweet baby. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, and it was like, and then like I put that at the end of like my. He goes like, it's on my YouTube channel and stuff like that. But it's like, I put it at the end of my best sets, and I sent it to a bunch of festivals. Like a year later, like 2020, COVID happened, and so I got selected for like 10 festivals because of that like cosign. And I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
I was like, man, like I'm immunocompromised, so I can't get my shot, so I had to back out of 6 of them. And I'm like, oh well,
Oh wow.
that. And so now that I'm like, I've gone wiser, I got selected to like more festivals after that, but it's just like, it just costs too much to like go to these festivals and like pay the submission fee and all that stuff. And I'm like, and I just wanted to be the reverse of all that with mine. I'm like, don't give me a submission fee. I want to see how you do at the Nog and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah.
and if I can afford you, I'll put you on. It's just reverse.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. I saw what you were doing. I didn't. Yeah. I was busy during Sareth Fest, but seeing what you put together is really cool, man.
Thanks, man.
It's really cool. Yeah, it's very creative too, and giving people different outlets, and it's not just for stand up too. You got other expressions of art, coming through. So it's really cool.
Yeah, man. Speaking of festivals, just go to that one. And like it doesn't cost you to get in. You get to like meet all the bookers that I booked, because like a lot of the Daytona comics can't get out because like either it's like personal stuff or like they don't have it. They have DUIs or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And so like I bring the comics to them, and it's like you don't even have to like just meet them all here. I'll bring the best comics from each scene to us, so you don't have to go out there and do it. So. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. So I was thankful when you showed up and did some time. I was like, hell yeah, dude. I'm glad Cee did some open mic time and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It's always cool at the Nog. Chilling at the Nog, man.
100%. If you can get roasted by 5 comedians, past or present, which ones would you have to get roasted by?
Get roasted by? Oh, Robin Harris, Bernie Mac, Robin Harris, Bernie Mac, Jeff Ross, Don Rickles. Don Rickles, definitely. And Patrice O'Neill.
For sure. Awesome comics right there.
Yeah, they would destroy me. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah.
And I forgot to tell you, like, and if on a future fest, I'll put you on. So, like, as long as like you don't, as long as you're still here in Florida, I'll put you on because like it'd be too expensive to fly you in.
Shit, I'll probably be in Florida for a minute. I'll be in here for a while, I guess.
Oh yeah,
I'll be here for a
good
while.
stuff.
I know a lot of people are moving to Austin, huh?
Yeah, too many people. Like Ike, Jimmy, like David Jolly, like all of them. Like, but it's like they got to level up. Like you can't be a Florida comic forever. It's like it's sad to see them go, but I'm happy that they're like doing well out there. And Sam's out there killing it. So
that's good. I'm glad that we're in a place where there's so many good comics, and we get to see them go somewhere and do better, like level up. That's cool to see. Thankfully, I got to meet some of them before they left and did a couple shows with them. So that's really cool.
Indeed. And when they come back home, like it's always warm arms wide open thing. Like David Jolly is coming back just to do a couple shows. I think he's here now. Like Jimmy's coming back. Like coming up like towards the end of the month. I think he's gonna be here to like he's doing Pineapples with David Jolly and Eric Erlocker.
Okay, wow. Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
that's gonna be dope. Yeah.
Yep. I'm always helping Jimmy with like filming his sets and so he can like clip them and put them on in the Instagram and stuff and then helping him sell merch and stuff. So we go back. So he's a good kid. And
yeah,
I'm glad
he's good comic, great comic too. Yeah, I learned quite a bit watching him actually. Him and Jolly, especially when I first came out here watching Jolly, he was like one of the first comics I looked at like, oh, I could watch him and learn from him. It's how he does things. And then Jimmy, I got to know him a little bit before he went on. Now I learned from him too. So yeah, those are some solid ass dudes. But those two, Eric's dope. I learned a lot from watching Eric. He could tell a decent story. That's gonna be a decent show.
Yeah, 100%. So if you want to ride out, I'll be at the Pineapples, and then and then it's at Cape Canaveral. Brian Milligan's hosting it, so it's
Okay.
coming up next like in 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna go to a comedy show in Tampa first, and then
Mm.
ride out to go to the Spooky Empire, which is like a horror convention, and then go to the comedy show. So it's gonna be a pretty interesting. I'll tell you all the comedy shows that I'm going to. So if you
Yeah,
want
let me know.
to,
Yeah, let me know.
when we go off air, so I don't want to put it out where I'm going. So
That's all good. Yeah, let me know.
yeah, man. And then let's see here if where do you see your comedy journey in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, I don't know where I'm gonna be at, but I want to be. I definitely want to be I want to be known as a reputable headliner. 5 years. I don't know. Maybe I don't know about that. Might be too short of a time to be reputable headliner, but I want to be consistently headlining, closing out shows, and get a reputation for a comic that people can count on. They come out to see, and hopefully have a bit of a little fan base. I'm still getting my feet wet here in Florida, Central Florida, as far as comedy goes. So yeah, that's where I see myself 5 years being trying to be like a reputable headliner. You know.
Indeed. Yeah, it takes time to build some good solid material. I'm 8 years in, but I have confidence in like 10 minutes of clean stuff and 30 minutes of dirty stuff. So it's like,
Yeah, that's I'm learning now. It's like I've been learning the past few months. Like clubs or places are pretty serious about being clean.
yeah,
At least when they initially book you.
yeah,
Um, and it's like, yeah, I've been thinking crazy stuff this whole time since I've been here doing stand up. So I'm trying to like dial it back, but it's hard because that's just how the jokes come out. So
yeah.
so it's kind of like, all right, I'll see. I'll do the best I can, but I'll just if being edgy is gonna hold me back a little bit, then I'm just gonna have to work harder. So
Indeed.
that's all right.
And like, I don't have any curse words in my, I don't say any curse words on stage because I say all my curse words on the road, onto the shows, onto the mics. It's like, Florida drivers are horrible, so I just
Oh,
get it all
it's
at them.
terrible. Oh God, I wish some of them would burn in hell, dog.
Yeah,
God, bro, I don't wish death on nobody until I get in my car.
yeah,
Oh God, these Florida drivers, bro, get on my
indeed.
damn nerves, bro.
For sure. That's why I pick my mics and shows wisely now. I'm just like, you know what? Sometimes these mics aren't and shows aren't worth it. I'm just gonna pick the ones that are worth my time. And Florida drivers, it's like Mario Kart out there. It's like I can't
Yeah,
deal.
dog. Yeah, I don't know what. I think it's because a lot of them come from the East Coast. They come from up north,
Yeah,
and you know how they drive up there. They drive like stop signs or like a suggestion, dog. Like, they don't even like
yeah,
they don't care about nothing. So they come down here and they just be all over the place, tail all up on you, dog. Like
yeah,
that's why I want to. That's why my next car, I need a car with some mean ass high beams. I'm be blinding the fuck out of people when I get out here, dog.
yeah.
Oh, I can't wait, dude. I'm gonna have high beams in the back too. I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm gonna get
Fuck
me
it.
some. Gonna borrow some turtle shells from my cousins and just
Oh yeah,
fucking.
throw them out the window. God, I got a Prius today. Just fucking got oh, good, good.
Good
Uh,
stuff.
fuck these
The
people, dog. I hate these people driving. I hate them so much. I could be having a good day. As soon as I hit the road, dog, I'm like, it's like
yeah,
a fight or flight. It's Hunger Games out here. I don't know what's. I thought LA was bad. Now
right.
LA has bad traffic and some bad drivers, but they're not like trying to kill you. You
Mm-mm.
know what I'm saying? Like out here, they trying to kill you.
Yep.
Like it seems like I'm like, bro, I'm ready for war every time I get on the four. Every
Oh,
time.
every time. That's why I
Every
try to. That's why I hardly do any Orlando shows. I'm like, just give me one in a blue moon. That's all I want. So,
uh,
oh man, but yeah, man, I'm like, I don't know. I love just like I-95 is fine. Going doing shows in Melbourne to like to Jacksonville is
95,
fine.
95 is all right. Yeah,
Yeah,
95 is all right.
for sure. So peaceful. I love it.
Yeah, it's like it's a nice little break. It's like I wonder if people on the four know about the 95. It's
Right?
a better life over here, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, so chill and laid back.
Yeah, it's true.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And
it's
so,
pretty.
which other forms of comedy would you like to venture off into, like improv, sketch, comedy writing, acting, directing, etc.?
Um, I feel like in my bones, I'm a comic. Like through and through, in my bones, I'm a comic. I do stand up. Um, maybe when I was younger, I would think about sketches, things like that. But I don't know. I just like doing stand up. Like stand up is like number one. I just like being a stand up.
For sure.
Yeah.
Indeed. I love it too. It's
Mm.
just a good feeling to get on stage and get all that stuff out of you.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, get all these stupid thoughts out.
Yep,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's
And
great.
what's your favorite joke a comic has written?
Favorite joke. All right, this is probably my favorite joke of all time. I'm a butcher it. I know, but there's a comic named I can't even think of it. I can't remember his name. What the fuck? Uh, there's a black comic. He's bald. He's skinny, bald. This bald, skinny comic. He was on that. He was on an episode of Atlanta. Did you watch that show?
Yeah, I've seen all the episodes.
Do you remember the barber? The episode where Paperboy went to the barber, and then the barber had him like doing all this weird shit around town.
It's been a long time, but what season was it?
Season two. I think it was season two. What's his name? God, he's a comedian. He's a stand up comic. He's funny as hell.
So,
In the show, I think his name was Bibby or something. Bibby was the barber's name.
baby.
I can't think of it, but he has the funniest joke. I think about it till this day.
Huh. Um, Gosh, I was. Hmm.
Let me see. Hold on, let me try to look it up real quick. Let me try to look it up.
Yeah. Oh, Robert Powell the third.
There we go. Robert, that's his name. Robert Powell. He had this joke where he said he said he's gonna register himself as a sex offender so he can keep kids off his lawn.
No, geez.
And then he does his whole act out of like, hey, get these kids off my yard or I'm gonna fuck them in the mouth. Like just I'm sick. Like he's like, I will fuck these kids. It's so messed up, but it's hilarious to me. That he would register himself as a sex offender just to keep him off his yard.
Oh
Till this
man.
day, I think about that. It's so that's the
That's a
funniest thing to me. Like
It is a funny joke. I'm like, good lord. I mean, it depends. Like it's like comedy is like so and can be intense, but it depends on how you spin it.
it
It's like
depends, and the crowd was like with it, and this is like a black crowd, and they
wow.
were with it, and they were with. It was hilarious. You want to keep them off his. I want to keep these kids off my grass. I think about that joke like once a week.
Yeah, that's
It's
hilarious.
the funniest. It was just so funny to me. That's the only joke where I just think about that. It's one of those things where like that seemed like something I would like want to say. Like I wish I came up with that. Oh, man.
Man, that's why I love like comics. Like they have like brilliant minds, and they can turn like the most horrible thing into like something so absolutely funny. It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, good stuff. And I don't know. I just stand up is like it just makes me happy. It makes everyone happy. It's like even though some of us are sad pandas on stage, it's just fun to do jokes everywhere.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah,
It's just a fun thing to do. I enjoy it, and it's fun. Yeah, yeah. I enjoy the writing process too. Just writing, like I enjoy that too. It's fun.
hell yeah. And let's see here if uh, what experience would you like your audience to take with them after a set is over?
Um, like I had a great time. I had a great time, and that was different. Yeah, I want them to think like not only was it that I have a good time, but it was different.
Yeah,
I want to see him again.
for sure. And indeed, and so and see like this is like the part where it's like it's the stand-up speakeasy where it's like a secret society of stand-up comics.
I gotta move this laptop. Shit, power about to go out in this bitch.
Oh, for sure. Good
Get
call.
what were we saying?
Oh, yep. This is the secret society of stand-up comics. So it's like you got to be invited in to join the club. So with that being said, see which five comics in like your Central Florida comics or like in your area would you like to see on a future episode of the stand-up speakeasy?
On the future episode that I'd like to see, Let me see. Who would I like to see? Definitely get a. Have you had Amir on Amir Schumann?
I don't think so.
But yeah, Amir Schumann. Let me see. Amir Schumann. Have you had Matt Glidden on? You had Matt on?
Um, maybe I'm like I gotta check my my spreadsheet. So
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
just like
you've had quite a people, but yeah, those two. There's a comic friend of mine, Noah Fleming, uh, in Melbourne. Um, Let me see. Another comic. Yeah, Sean Murphy on would be dope. Um, and who else? Oh, let me. Two more. I guess gonna be six, but two more. Let me get Preach Carter, Kyle Christopher.
awesome, perfect,
Yeah,
good stuff. I love Sean Murphy. Like we watch the fights all the time together, the UFC fights. So there's something happening this Saturday, but I won't be able to go
yeah.
join him because I got something going on in Jacksonville. But yeah, man. Any shows that you're on coming up?
Let me see. Any shows coming up that I'll be on? I'm hosting at the Nog this Wednesday, and then the following week I'll be hosting the open mic at Madcaps, New Smyrna Beach. And then November 3rd and 4th, I'm doing a guest spot at Madcaps in New Smyrna Beach with the headliner. Um, yeah, that's pretty much what I got coming up.
Wow,
In between
you're
that,
growing.
I'll be doing hella open mics.
Hell yeah, dude. Less pressure for sure on those open mics. So yeah,
Yeah, a lot less pressure. Yeah, yeah. Mm.
indeed. Awesome.
Looking forward to it, man. I'm having a good time.
Same here, dude. It's gonna be a lot of fun on Wednesday. Can't wait to see you hosting. It'll be your first
Mhm.
time ever, so it's gonna be
Yep.
fun.
Let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
indeed. So, any
Yeah.
final words you'd like to give out to the audience at home?
Stay tuned and share this bitch.
Absolutely, 100%. Follow C on Instagram and all that good stuff, and my info's below there too. So, yeah, listen to C, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Speakeasy Stand Up Speakeasy.